Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be checking out a knife from Ohlone Knives, and this one comes on loan from the fabulous and wonderful Christine from Women Carry Knives. But guys, before I get into the review, I just have to tell you, if you want a really, really good laugh, then you have to go back and check out last week's SKL for the simple fact that for a, I don't know, 5 to 7 minute, maybe even longer period of time, I had the absolutely worst time trying to say the name of this knife. I will tell you right now, I apologize to Mr. Derek Costa for the designer of this beautiful knife, but I had a terrible case of dyslexia when it came to trying to say Butron, because that is not what my eyes saw. And it was so funny. The comments of people are trying to correct me, and they're saying, no, this. Because I changed the R and the T around. I was reading Burton. That's what I read. And even when they were commenting, that's what I saw. I saw Burton. I did not see Butron. And then finally, I think somebody, when they typed like a ghost, like boo, and then Tron. And that's how I was like, wait a minute. I did. My eyes just would not see it. So I'm sorry, Derek. I mispronounced the name of your knife for a period of time on SKL last week. I hope you can forgive me because this is a very, very nice knife. But this is the Ohlone Knives Butron. Now, Peter swears to me, a therapeutic edge, it's Butron, not Butron. So I'm going with Butron. So hopefully I'm saying it right. But it's got the fabulous polished, gee, I'm laughing again, G10. It looks absolutely terrific. And even at polished, it's got some really, really good grip on it. You've got the coated titanium. You got the splash of red around the pivot collar. Looks very, very nice. The bolster lock, the titanium frame. You've got a 3D milled pocket clip. It is right hand tip up carry only. And of course you do have a G10 backspacer as well. Love the red and black combo. Now, centering, yeah, it's not even a question. It's perfectly centered. Now, it is a flipper. You've got some jimping there on the flipper tab that is really, really well done with the shape of the flipper and the action. The knife just snaps out there. The detent, yep, the detent is on point. It just, when it breaks, it goes. Very, very nice. The action, yep. It's running on cage ceramic bearings. Very, very nice action. And then I said bolster lock. Now, once you got it open, you got this really, really nice 20 CV drop point blade. It's got that kind of tumbled finish on it. Looks very nice. Choil, yep. Again, done pretty darn well. Just a super, love the profile of the knife. We'll definitely talk about the handle shape here in a little bit, but very, I'm super digging the knife. And that's why I feel so bad that I was mispronouncing it, because it is really a wonderful knife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ooh, just over 7.25, 7.5 is what we're gonna give it for full length. You've got 4.25 on the handle, 3.25 on the blade for that 7.5. You're also gonna have here about, what do we got? Probably 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna give it, it's pushing 3.75 on your grip length. And that's, there you go. That's pretty much how it looks in my 3.75 inch hand. So I can get a good 4-finger grip on it. Now, there again, there's not a whole lot of room left over, but it's hand model. You know how it goes. It fits really, really nicely in my hand. So let's see. We're going to throw out, what do we got? We got the PM2. We're going to throw out that, of course, So the PM2 definitely got it by a little bit. PM2 is a larger knife for sure. Now, our better tell is going to be the bug out. Yep, the bug out is pretty much, as far as length goes, it's definitely a decent size comparison. Blades are pretty close as well. And then, of course, on the handle, the Butron has the Swell. Kind of teardrop-ish, not really, but kind of. It kind of got the Swell that, like I said, we'll definitely talk about that one here in a minute. And just for cause, we're going to throw out the Ohlone Knives Goat version 2 for a size comparison. And then another knife I'm really, really liking from Derek and Ohlone. Oh, let's get a weight on it real quick. What do we got here? We have, all right, 3.8 ounces, not too bad. Right in my wheelhouse as that 3.5 to 4 ounce range. 108 grams for sure. We'll check out our carry here. Now the pocket clip, it's not a super deep carry, so you're gonna have some sticking out, but not a lot. You know, definitely we're not going past that kind of 1/2 inch that we see a lot of times. So, and then with the, of course, with the shape of the handle, it kind of narrows down there. So definitely not a big profile. The pocket clip, as far as a carry, you saw that little bit of a pop in and out of the pocket. It's got some darn good retention on it. Maybe just a little stiff, but not too bad. You got to make sure to push it in your pocket, but it's not too bad overall. Now, the knife. What do I like? What do I don't like? Well, you know, I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's not a lot that I don't like about this knife. And there again, that's why I kind of feel bad that I just was mispronouncing it for a little while. It's a super knife. I love the swell in the handle. Fills my hand absolutely fantastically. Feels really good in hand. I will say that as far as the ergos, I could see where this could become an issue for some people. The potential is there. I can feel it. It's not too bad for me. If I did some regular cutting, it wasn't an issue. I didn't do any prolonged type cutting to really, to really verify that it would be an issue. I don't think it would be for me just because of what I was feeling, but, it might be for some. It could be. I'll just say that. Otherwise, again, fantastic action. Yeah. You got a first drop. Yeah. The detent, like I said, detent is done really well. And the craftsmanship on the knife, there's no, the transition point is just done very, very well. On this side, ever so slightly. But here, no, not even. Just a really, really well-built, fantastic knife. Solid knife. I'm digging it. Another winner coming from Ohlone and Derek Costa, for sure. Now this guy, when it sells for $265-ish on their site, on the Ohlone site, and that might be one of the only places that they're gonna have it, that you can find it right now. And I'm pretty sure it says it's in stock. They also have a carbon fiber version that looks very, very nice. That one sells for $265 as well. It says add to cart, so I'm pretty sure it's available right now. So very, very nice knife. Very well done. And again, I do apologize to Derek. It was, I tell you what, guys, you'll get a good laugh from it, because I know everybody that was in the chat did. And once I figured out what was going on, yeah, I had a good laugh as well. Because, guys, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else. And that's what SKL is for. if everybody had a good laugh and they forgot about the things that might be bothering them in their life, you know, for even 5 minutes, then you know what? That episode of SKL was a glaring success, because that is exactly what I intended to be. A place where you could come, talk about knives, have fun, and just forget about the things that are bothering you. So, thank you very much to the lovely and wonderful Christine of Women Carry Knives for letting me check out your Butron. I'm saying it right. And definitely thank you very much, Derek, for making just a fantastic knife. Thanks so much, guys. Like I said, if you want a good laugh, go check out last week's edition of SKL. It was a fun one. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.